Hey everyone, in this video we're going to be taking a look at everything that was released after the death of Kurt Cobain. Like the other videos, I'll go through them in order of release date to keep things simple, which means we're going to start with release November 1st, 94, we have Unplugged in New York. This is a first pressing on white vinyl, and it still has the hype sticker on the front because I've always been too worried about damaging the sleeve to try and remove it. The sleeve is on this really nice thick matte paper and it looks so cool. The inner sleeve has some very cool black and white shots on. And the vinyl itself looks like this. Unplugged in New York is an incredible live album. It was an incredible performance, and it's probably the best Unplugged. Alice in Chains came a close second, but the Nirvana one it's just incredible. It's such an iconic performance, and it's just an incredible album. Next up, released October 1st, 96, we have From the Muddy Banks of the Whisker. This was originally intended to be a double release with the Unplugged album, but they got delayed and ultimately split into two. This was pretty much personally compiled entirely by Chris Novoselic and contains a selection of tracks from the very start of their career all the way up to the In Utero tour. This is a first press from 96. And it sounds amazing. Some of the photos in this are so cool. And the records themselves look like this. The fourth side contains sort of audience banter, feedback, noise, and just it's an extra side that wasn't included on the tape or CD release. Very cool album. And this first pressing sounds absolutely amazing. Next, released August 2nd, 2009, we have Live at Reading. This is a lovely record. It's gatefold and on really thick matte card. If I grab the Muddy Banks, so the Muddy Banks album wasn't a gatefold, but should have been. So you end up having to put both of the records side by side into the one sleeve, which just sort of causes they rub, it causes creasing, and yeah, it's a bit annoying. Whereas Live at Reading gave us this amazing gatefold. Let's have a look. Some in the pictures. Yeah, very cool. Oh, there's a really clear shot of his DS2 he was still using at that time. The records themselves are on classic black vinyl. And a really nice touch is they printed inside. It's the lineup, the poster for the day. So Beastie Boys, Pavement, Screaming Trees, Mudhoney, I can just see. Yeah, it's just a nice little touch. They're really chunky, heavy vinyl, and they sound amazing. Yeah, great album and a fantastic performance by the band. Next up, release April 5th, 2019, we have Live at the Paramount. This is a great show and a great album. They were really on form this night. This was recorded on Halloween of 91. It's another gatefold album. So let's have a look at those pictures. So Bikini Kill opened, then Mudhoney with Nirvana headlining. What a cool show. The records, again on simple black vinyl. And they've got the Nirvana smiley face on a pumpkin on all of them, as it was the Halloween show. And it also came with this mini poster, which is cool. So yeah, incredible album and amazing performance. I personally prefer this one to Live at Reading. And lastly, released August 30th, 2019, we have Live and Loud. This is my absolute favourite Nirvana live album. They sounded amazing during the In Utero tour. They were just so tight and they sounded huge. With Pat Smear on second guitar, and by that point, Kurt Cobain had swapped out his DS2 for the Sans amp. They sounded enormous. It came with a replica VIP stage pass that I lost almost as soon as I'd opened the album. I'm sure it'll turn up eventually. It's an amazing gatefold album with some really cool pictures. The vinyl itself was pressed on this really cool half and half vinyl. There's the inner sleeve. And the vinyl, which is really cool, looks like this. So the first one is the clear and red. And the second one is clear and blue. And it looks so cool. My only real complaint is it's not actually the full show. It's just what was broadcast on MTV. But this really is an incredible album and a great document of them at that time. Very cool. After I made my Nirvana singles video, I realised I'd missed out the mailing list card from my 12-inch copy of All Apologies. Then I realised I had a couple more little bits I could put in at the end. So let's quickly have a look at the mailing list card. So this has been inside my 12-inch copy of All Apologies ever since I bought it. Back in the day, if you wanted information about your favourite bands, about releases, tours, anything like that, you'd fill this in with your information, send it back, and every now and then something would come through the post. Next up, got a couple of signed CD covers. After the sudden death of Kurt Cobain, I wrote to all the surviving members of Nirvana, and Chad Channing and Chris Novoselic were the two who wrote back to me. There's the note that Chris Novoselic sent me, and he sent that Nirvana sticker too, which I've managed to resist the urge to put on any guitars or synths. And there's the note Chad Channing sent me, and just up there in the corner, that's my copy of Incesticide that Chris Novoselic signed, which is pretty cool. And lastly, my Nirvana ticket for Sunday the 3rd of April, 94. This was for one of the Brixton Academy shows. He died 2 days later on the 5th. I begged and begged and begged my dad to get me a ticket for my birthday, and eventually he did. I had no one to go with. I was literally a kid, but I was so excited to see them. You could return these for full reimbursement, but I hung on to mine. Amazing, you could go and see Nirvana for £13.50. But yeah, I hope you found this interesting. If you did, maybe drop me a like, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.